Hey, what's up, fellas? Back at Long Live again for another Saturday. I actually got to the field late this time, only because I had a wedding to go to earlier in the day, but I was really itching to play, and so I wanted to squeeze in as many games as I could when I got there. Also, because of the forecast of rain, there was actually a 90% chance of rain, so I was on a time restraint in trying to get as many games as I could. So this video is actually the first game that I was able to play before the rain came and I had to sit for a few minutes before it lined up again. So here's the first game. It was a pretty big game, 20 versus 20 on the container field. So I decided to just hang back for a little bit, see where my teammates went, what side needed more support depending on how the opponents chose to advance against us. So I was basically trying to see where they were, if they moved up on the left or if they moved up on the right before I moved up myself.
There's two on our side. You okay?
And right about here, I see one of my teammates
Should be
having
good. Try it.
problems with his ether, so I decided to try and give it a shot and see if I can help. I don't really know my
Try.
way around the
Aim
board
at the ground.
programming, so I didn't really know what the lights meant,
What
whether
does it
it
say
was
over
an
here?
eye fault or
Okay, you should
it was a
have.
jam in the spire, or I don't know what he did with it. But I try to turn it off and on, see if that would do anything with it. Make sure the spire was on. I didn't even know how to turn the eyes on or off. I didn't.
No?
But as soon as his friend came over to compare ethers, I decided to just go back to the game and see what was going on with the opponents.
All right.
So after a few minutes of staying in the cargo, I decide that it was time to leave. And after looking at the opponents and where they were, I figured the left side was better for me. I didn't see too many people or too many opponents going on my left, so I chose this bunker to give me a better angle at shooting through the windows. And over here, I get surprised by an opponent. I didn't see this guy right in front of me until I saw his hopper sticking out, and that caught me off guard. But fortunately, he exposed his hopper a little bit, and I was able to get him. Um, so after making sure there are no more surprises on the left side, I try to make a run to the left side midfield behind these blue bunkers. Um, After doing that, I realized that Alex and Tress were in the cargo, and I got into a snap battle with both of them. One of them, Alex, was on the left side, Tress was in the middle. So it was a challenge in trying to get them as they peeked out of the window while making sure they weren't able to get me on an exposed elbow or leg. Now, right about here, I also hear somebody shooting from the back left. So I was definitely taking a risk in stepping out from behind my bunker to get another angle at the cargo. fortunately for me, that whoever that guy was didn't really pop out too much and caught me and catch me on the side.
Hey,
And
check,
right
check.
about here, I
Ref,
feel a hit
ref.
on my shoulder. So
Right here.
I can't really see it. So I called for the ref to come over, which caused some confusion between me and Tress later on, as you see him running back to the cargo. His plan was to move up a little bit, catch me, and flank me on the right side, which worked. I didn't even see him advance, but he saw that he got me. He didn't know it bounced, and while I was motioning for the ref to come over, he thought that I was calling myself out, and that's why he ran back to the container. And I was able to, I guess I caught him off guard, and he exposed himself, and I got him while he was still in the middle of the containers. So right there, I see that Tress is walking out, and I use that opportunity to advance to the remaining players, as well as Alex, who is in the container. And I get surprised by that one guy who I heard shooting from before, but I thought he moved on or was shot out. And he definitely had me dead to rights. He could have just shot me, but for some reason he missed those 3 shots at me. And there we go. Alex is walking out.
You did. It bounced.
Oh, but you called out.
And
No, I didn't. I
here
was
I
calling
am
for him. I
trying
was
to
like,
explain to him I wasn't calling
no, I was
myself
going
out.
this.
I was calling
I
for
was
the
going
ref,
this.
but
oh, my bad. No, 'cause
I
that was a
apologize for the
That's the play where I
confusion,
did.
but I explained to him that it was a bounce. I mean, I really felt bad about it. I mean, if he had known it was a bounce and stayed there, we definitely would have had a lot more fun trying to snap battle with each other while I was trying to be mindful of his teammate. So, you know, I felt like I felt really bad that there was a confusion. I was just calling for a paint check, but for the most part, it was a okay day. I got late. I only managed to play 3 games, and I'll have those 2 other games up shortly because of the rain and me getting there late. So my question to you is: has that ever happened to you, where there was some confusion? The guy thought that you were out, or you thought the guy was out, but he wasn't really, and it changed the game a little bit. And what you did to rectify the situation, or what that person did to rectify the situation. So, let me know in comments and how you handled that situation. Thanks.